When we introduce syllabication, we start off in a multi-sensory way using letter tiles. You'll have these letter tiles in your course manual. If you'd like, please pause, take a moment, cut them out, and lay them down in this order in front of you. Good. Now that you have your letter tiles in front of you, we're ready to start. Your students would also have letter tiles for this activity. Now, even if they know this word, you don't want them to say it, because what we're going to do is teach them the process that they can go through to break apart a big word into more manageable pieces. So this is going to be the introduction to syllabication. The first thing you're going to do is take your 2 index fingers and identify the vowels. What are the vowels in this word? A and E. Go ahead and put 1 finger on each vowel. Now we're going to push them apart, including those letters on the end. So go ahead and push those vowels apart. Now we want to look at what's left in the middle, what consonants are left. How many consonants do we have here? We have 2. Whenever we have 2 consonants in between the vowels, we push them apart so that 1 consonant goes with each piece of the word. Now we can look at our syllables. Looking at just the first syllable, what type of syllable is this? This is a closed syllable because there's a consonant after the vowel. Therefore, that vowel is going to make it short sound. Let's look at our second syllable now. What type of syllable is this? Good, it's another closed syllable because there's a consonant after the vowel. That tells us that when we read this word, we have to read it with a short sound. Now let's read each piece. Our first syllable says mag. Our second syllable says net. Excellent. Let's push all of our letter tiles back together. And our entire word is magnet. That's the same process we're going to follow whenever we do syllabication, but instead of always using letter tiles, we're going to start to move more toward pencil and paper. If your students need more examples with letter tiles, feel free to use a few more example words. If they've gotten it with the letter tiles, you're going to move on to giving them a word on a note card. Please make sure that you have the word written down for them. Don't have them write the word, because if they don't copy it correctly, the process won't work. We're going to do the same thing that we just did, but we're going to start using our pencil and paper. So like before, our first step is to find the 2 vowels. We'll underline them. Now we're going to label them with a V for vowel. And this is the part that's a little bit different. I want you to draw a bridge connecting those 2 vowels. Just a small bridge. Don't go all the way down. You want it just right from the tip of the V to the tip of the V. The reason that we draw a bridge is because we want to focus on the consonants that are on the bridge. We only care about consonants in between the vowels. So let's look in between our vowels on the bridge. How many consonants do we have? 2. We're going to label each consonant with a C, standing for consonant. And now we can see a pattern. This is the first syllable division pattern that you'll teach your students. VCCV. Whenever we have a VCCV pattern, we're going to divide it in between the consonants, just like we did when we were pushing the tiles apart. So we'll draw our line. Now for this step, you'll actually want your students to cut apart this word so that they can very clearly see that we took that word and we changed it into 2 syllables. Let's look at our first syllable. What type of syllable is it? This is a very important question that you always want to ask, because the type of syllable will tell us how the vowel sounds. Great, this is a closed syllable. How do you know it's closed? There's a consonant after the vowel. So our label for closed is CL. Let's look at our second syllable. What type of syllable is this? Excellent, we have another closed, so we label it with CL. Read the first syllable, hic. Read the second syllable, cup. Put them together and read the word. hiccup. Fantastic. What you'll do after you've done both the letter tiles and the note cards is start to teach syllabication just using pencil and paper with worksheets from the syllabication guide.